Hello and welcome back to a new video. Today I did play the Grand Challenge and I wanted to show you the bad matchups I had and how I defeated them, because some of you requested me to go over like bad matchups, and because I didn't want to play like for hours and like cut all around, I will just show you the matchups I played. I used this deck in the 12-win challenge. And I think it's like super solid right now in the meta. We are running also the skeletons instead of the guards, just because I think with the skeletons you have a faster cycle, and like getting your dart goblins and valkyries on the field is really important right now in the meta. All right, so these were my matchups. I had I think it's like some of you wrote about like Piggy's matchup with the Archer Queen. Also, we did not face like too bad of the people. Like, oh no, this one is not high up, but we had some good players as well. But yes, I'm gonna start off with this matchup, which was super close, really annoying. He's running Goblin Curse and the Zap, and also like Golem. It is pretty difficult to really I don't know, like cycle, just because you will sometimes get punished severely and you can't really come back often. So right there we see the what is it called, the tower, which upgrades, and we are still gonna go for the aggressive mortar, just because I think in single elixir it's alright to go for it, because you can still defend quite cheaply. Maybe in this situation I could have waited for like a second and not go for it, but I'd say it was still alright. I then go for my dart goblin in the middle, sniping the right side too, just in case, I don't know, something happens here. And like you see, my in single elixir there's no like real way for him to get a lot of damage on my tower, just because he can't really support his golem. He cannot spell really, and he cannot build up like a big push behind it. So in single elixir, if you are facing a more expensive deck, it's super alright if you are quite aggressive, just because there's no way like he can punish you severely. Just like against, I don't know, some bait variations, you don't want to be too aggressive in single, just because they can punish you and take your tower in single elixir, because their pushes do not require that much elixir. But there I should have gone for an instant barber. Yes, I did actually, and which was really great. We're now getting a ton of damage on the right side, and there I see here's the curse zap, which then I know I cannot play my skellies or something defensively. So now I will try to get out my skellies like always high. You don't want to play them close to your tower, so you cannot go for like a zap curse, of course. I then go immediately again for a mortar. I know he's quite low on elixir, just because he defended just now, and we are actually equal on elixir, and I have a mortar down and taking his tower. I then cycle my Valkyrie in the same lane. You always want to go for your Valkyrie pretty high, not too low against the golem, just so the units like you can DPS down the what is it called, the golem a little bit quicker. I then go for a nice defensive mortar. I think we're still losing the tower here, just because here's this evolution Inferno Dragon up, and I go for a shit Skelly Barrel right there. We should have gone for a Skelly Barrel where we would have damaged the evolution right there. I then, unfortunately there, I lose my tower, but I still stayed calm. Just went for a nice defense right there. We needed another Skelly Barrel on the evolution Inferno Dragon, just because it's really scary. You want to take care of it as quick as possible, but right there we are good. I know he does not have too many ground cards which deal nice damage against my mortar, so I go for one aggressive here. Maybe I should have protected it a little bit better, but still this golem is quite aggressive. We will get some nice damage here. Gonna go for minions in the pocket too. Yes, I did. And then yeah, we're gonna get good damage here. And during that, like, we made a lot of pressure, and his golem, he could not support it at all. Like the same as in single elixir, we just his golem is completely dead now. Just go for some nice skellies to distract right here. The Valkyrie in this matchup is so important. If you're running like a knight or something, you absolutely lose this matchup immediately. Right there I don't go for fireball, it's actually right. The Valkyrie is doing the craziest job here. Right now I'm just gonna go for my aggressive mortar. Let's see. Alright, this is quite good. Just because he now used his evolution Inferno Dragon, which is I think one of the scariest things I can be facing. Like that's his only way of getting into my tower. I then go for my Valkyrie low. Yes, you don't want to place it immediately, of course, into the what is it called? Into the goblins, because the Valkyrie will need a second to take a hit, to do a hit. And right there we have his tower pretty low, so I think I want to go aggressively right now. But he's going for like a desperate golem. So we just go for another Valkyrie. And I know he does not have a big spell and he will not take my tower. So I'm still kind of in a good situation just because I have some stuff down. And I have my evolution barrel coming up, which is super important right there. And that's gonna be... no, it's not even gonna be tower down. Yeah, this one was quite close, to be honest. Right there, it's 10 seconds left, but I know he cannot go for another golem. We just need our fireball on the tower. Actually, these skellies were quite dumb, to be honest, because, like I said, you don't want to be placing your skellies around your tower. I think if he would have gotten like a zap and curse down, that would have been an awful situation. But right there, I think what you need to remember, you can be aggressive in single elixir and then defend quite cheaply. If he goes still for a golem, just because there's not too much elixir in the pool right now, because it's single elixir, you cannot like go for like a lightning and a mother witch, a night witch. Yes, and go for your Valkyries quite aggressively high and not too low, because you need to DPS your DPS the, what is it called, the golem, of course. Alright, we're gonna see the piggy matchup now. I think this was like one matchup I got requested like 2 or 3 times, because you wanted to see how I play against this. To be fair, I did like write under one video how I usually, like, what's my game plan right here. So yeah, I'm gonna be trying to explain it a little bit deeper this time. Alright, so I know we have the fireball, which is amazing right there. And we always want to go for our skeleton barrels on defense on the what is it called, on the archer queen right there. I think he should have gone for a lock. That would have been some trouble for me. I would have had to go for like another set of minions or something, but he did not, which was a big mistake from him. Alright, but of course if he goes for something like a lock or something else on my skelly barrel right there, my dart goblin will get the nice value, and I think he wanted to keep the lock for my dart goblin. Right there, I know his archer queen is out, and I know his only way to defend is with the cannon. So I go preemptively with my what is it called? With my Jesus Christ, with my minions. There we go again for a skelly barrel, just because the archer queen is quite shit for our defense, because we need, like, we cannot defend it properly if we don't have like a skelly barrel. Of course the Valkyrie will take care of it, but you don't really want to waste your Valkyrie, because he can just outcycle your fireballs. Right there, if he has the evolution up, just go for fireball and the barbarian barrel. He again goes for the archer queen in the back. I think a shitty play, just because I can and that's what I wanted. We have the evolution barrel up, and so I want him to use his cannon against my, what is it called, against my mortar, and so I get the, actually not a double connection, but a lot of damage right there. He fucked up the evolution cannon too. Really good. Right now, I think I just cycle my mortar. I don't really have a good hand right now. I'm gonna go for a should go for a fireball, yes. Just gonna go for a nice fireball. And then I also go for a barb barrel really late. So he still pops his ability and we get not a minus trade right there. And then I think this Yeah, the mortar's alright. We were up by quite a bit. So I think I was really, really great mortar right there. And him not going for the ability is also really weird. I think he was expecting the mortar to lock on if he would go for it. But we're in a nice spot right now. We can just continue cycling our skelly barrels. Gonna be this mortar. I'm not 100% sure if this one was a good one. Just because he can defend it quite cheaply and get a lot of damage on my tower with the earthquake. But I'd say we did keep up the pressure quite nicely. Right there I can go for my Valkyrie in the back just because I have the fireball up, so you cannot go for Piggy's opposite. And then I just take the fireball. I know I have my mortar up, and if he just goes for Piggy's now, I can just go for my mortar. Gonna be high up this time, just because I don't want like one Piggy to sneak through. And yes, gonna be quite nice, gonna be good defense right here. Just cycle my dart goblin in the middle, take out the cannon too, and then I go for a nice fireball here, and it's gonna be defended flawlessly. Really, really great dart goblin, good timing for me right there. Then I go for my yeah, right now I predict the cannon again, and this should be tower down. Just gonna defend my mortar here again. I'm gonna go for Valkyrie right there. Yes, nice. Gonna be a really, really great game. Completely took care of him. And I'd say what you need to remember always, you can only cycle your Valkyries in the back if you have the fireball, I'd say. Really, really important. And also be always aware, if he cycles the queen in the back, you are allowed to go for your, what is it called? You are allowed to go for your mortars aggressively. And this matchup, I'm not 100% sure if you would regard this matchup as like a good or a bad one, but I just think it's really, really annoying to face this. And I did struggle a bit, but to be honest, I played this quite well, I remember. So he has the Mother Witch, which is of course a really, really great counter against our skeleton barrel, and also him having the he has like so many cards where he can bait out our fireball, like the piggies, the Mother Witch, and the zappies. So I'd say this is also quite difficult. Right there, we are again in single elixir. We have a right lane push, so I say we can go nicely for aggressively on the right side with our mortar. And then I just go for maybe this was quite aggressive, to be honest, because now I will take some damage on the right side, but it should be still alright. There I'm not gonna go for something to support right there, just because I believe he will go for something anyways, just because he is running the normal tower. Right there again, just because we are down by a bit, and I think he will have to go for something anyways. Right there I wait till I have 4 to go for my fireball. Not sure if this fireball was great. Yeah, we're gonna get some nice damage right there. To be honest, the Mother Witch is getting a lot of value in this matchup, of course. Like, we do have the skeletons too. I will go for a really, really great Dart Goblin here in the middle. Gonna be an amazing Skellies on the right to split the splash damage from the... What is it called? From the Royal Ghost. Right there, I still go for my... for my Skelly Barrel, just because it will force out something from him, and he does not have Mother Witch in cycle. And if he goes for like the Zappies, my Dart Goblin will take care of them, and he has to use his arrows right there, so we can go get like a nice value from our Dart Goblins again. I then go for a defensive mortar just because we are up by 800 and he does not have a big spell. And we should be... Yeah, I'm not sure if I should have gone for a push on that side right now, but we will get really, really great fireball value. Did not really anticipate this, but we're going to take it. You have to be really, really careful about these skeleton kings, just because they will get insane. Like, if you let them to the tower, you absolutely lose her. So be really aware. Alright, we are still gonna go. I just didn't see the opportunity to go in right there. Maybe should have gone for a fireball on the Mother Witch, but I thought it was alright. So I just went here aggressively. I just went for my defensive Dart Goblin, which will always get some nice value. And he had to go for 6 elixir on the left side, which is quite good. And I'm gonna go for my Skelly Barrel right here, just because I think he has so many options to defend my Skelly Barrel. I don't think we will get any value like just if we go like solo for it on offense, but if we go for it on defense, we cycle to the evolution, and I'd say that's a good trade right there. He went for Mother Witch prediction, which we just completely avoided right there, which was really great because it's a -4 trade for him. We could leave that be completely, just because we had a low Dart Goblin, which took care of the piggies and the mortar, of course. Right there, I just continue cycling my Dart Goblin, I think. No, I just go for my Skelly Barrel right here. Maybe an aggressive mortar, or just a defensive again, just because we're 800 damage up. He does not have a big spell. I don't see a way for him to break through. Our Valkyrie is getting great value. Right there, we go again aggressively, just because the evolution Skelly Barrel will always get some tower damage. Right there, we get the fireball damage and the tower damage, which is really important. I'm even going to go for my evolution mortar on defense right there. Just because I think like him having the evolution, we need a great defense. Just because the evolution, what is it called? The evolution Royal Ghost will get a lot of damage if we don't go for if we go like aggressively right now. There I got a little bit scared, to be honest, but it was alright. Maybe my Valkyrie was a bit low. I was really scared that the skeleton king would just, giant skeleton would just connect right there. So I also go for my aggressive mortar here, so I don't take any chances. And we have 10 seconds left and we are up by 800 actually. So right there we just know it's the only way to get some damage with the piggy, so we cycle quickly back to our mortar. Won't matter if it goes down quickly, and we get the nice dub. To be honest, really stressful. If he played quite well, to be honest, and I don't think there's a way for him to really break through. But like with this amount of pressure, there's like a big chance you mess up something. All right, so we also had this. I'm not 100% sure if you would consider this a bad matchup, just because I'd say his cards are pretty good against us, but yeah. We get, like, if we get a good single elixir, we get the win. So, I don't know. I think I will show this matchup too, just because it's really popular right now, the deck. And I think you want to know how I play against it. Yeah, I will see what we can find as well. Maybe showing you another piggy decks, just because, like, everybody plays differently. I'm just going to show you this one first. Alright, let's see. Against Alejandro. Alright, so he's just gonna go instantly piggies, which is like honestly quite aggressive. To be honest, him going for split is a bit better, but to be honest, that's a bit of a aggressive play. I just go for my minions, should be on the left. Yeah, it's gonna be really great value. He still has to go for something on the minions, and there's gonna be some good early damage. I'd say these piggies were quite awful. To be honest, I did these games like a couple of hours ago, so I'm not 100% sure what I'm gonna do. But right there, we get a really great Dart Goblin in the middle, and we immediately go for the mortar. We don't want to wait to have like more elixir, just because we don't want the Dart Goblin to cross the bridge before our mortar shoots, because then he can just defend both without like having to commit a lot. Alright, so we're gonna get in a really amazing start. To be honest, I'm not sure if this matchup is good. I'd say it's quite alright, but like the other bridge spam variation with the piggies, you can like if you get in a bad situation, you will get fucked, just because they can apply like a lot of pressure. Alright, so I'm ready here to go for a fireball, but if he not goes for anything, I think I'm just going for, some really bad skellies and a late barbarian brawl. I don't know, why am I waiting there? What the fuck is this? It's really good to see my gameplay here too, just because why the fuck would I wait even a singular second right there? We should have been going immediately with a bar barrel. We would have avoided, I don't know, 800 damage or something. Would have been in a great situation, a great lead, but now we are like nearly equal. What a shit play from me right there. Alright, so I just go for my mortar aggressively on the left right here. I have my, what is it called? I have my Valkyrie and Fireball ready, so I can just go for it if I want to. I will just go, this Dart Goblin was pretty trash. I could have placed it a bit lower, to be honest. But there, there just go for my evolution mortar. I will sacrifice it right here. Maybe it wasn't even necessary. Maybe I could have just gone for my Valkyrie down low, just cause my tower was not damaged at all. Right there we again go for yeah, we could just go for my minions and the skellies. Like getting the timing right there, I'd say it's like some struggle with it, but I'd say it's quite easy if you get used to it. You will get it like nearly every time. Right there I take the fireball just cause the left side tower is also quite low and we're taking out nearly 2 of the musketeers. Alright, I'm just gonna go for my skellies right here. I think they're not even gonna fully counter. What the fuck? That's crazy. Yeah, this buff is insane. Right there I go for my barbarian barrel only just cause I want my Valkyrie on the left side. He just goes for a fireball. We are actually quite equal right now, but we have both our evolutions up, and so we should take the tower right there. We're gonna go for on the left side, yes. This is gonna take the left side tower, pretty sure. We're gonna get like 500 at least, like death damage, and no, actually we're not gonna take the tower, but there should be an evolution mortar shot on the tower, yes. Just gonna go for a fireball here too, so he cannot block the goblin. Really, really great game. To be honest, did get kind of close just because I fucked up my bar barrel like one time. But other than that, I'd say that was played quite well. Alright, so I'd say this is quite of a good matchup, to be honest. He does not have too much air cuts. I'm not gonna show this one. Oh, accidentally clicked on the one before. Wait a second. Alright, maybe you can, if you see like a matchup you want to see here, just write it in the comments. I did face Golem Pump too, but like before, we faced a Golem too, so I will not show this one. Right here, I'd say this was like one of the worst matchups you can face. Evolution Electro Dragon with Healer and the Tornado. You can beat that, but if he plays well, it's really, really hard. Just cause like your Dart Goblins will just get pulled in, and you cannot kill the Electro Dragon if he has the Battle Healer, because your Fireball does not one shot. Alright, so what matchup should we watch too? I'd say this one also. Maybe you struggle with this one too. I'm not sure. Maybe this one. Guys, if you want to, I will scroll down and I will find something. But if you struggle with some matchups, just write it down. Write it in the comments, please. And I will show you the one early. Yeah, I did had some great losses before on normal ladder, because like I don't know, I got to League 5 and all of a sudden I was facing like top 100 finishes or some crazy enemies. Alright, I think we actually won this one. I want to see that too, how we got in the great situation. Maybe he just played worse, but yeah, seeing like beating a Golem healer with E-Dragon is always I'd say nice to watch again. And maybe you can see that too. Alright, he's gonna go for the same play. He's gonna go for the Golem in the back too. So we should be... Oh, actually we fucked up that. We just cycled it in the wrong lane. What the fuck? But yes, let's see what we do. I think I just go for some skellies. And then a Dart Goblin high should be good. And then I will go for some minions on the E-Dragon. And gonna cycle back to a Valkyrie with my Skelly Barrel right there. Really nice. To be honest, we're taking so much damage early, which is quite awful, but we did take really great damage on the other side too. It's actually alright. So, and we have a nice counter push, and we are equally in Elixir. I'm just gonna go aggressively right here, just because I know he's not up too much. And yeah, right now he has no elixir for the right side, and which is really great. So right there we take first tower, but to be honest, against a Golem Pump healer player, you kind of get fucked anyways. But let's see how I defend his one push coming, because there will be one fat push with the Evolution E-Dragon if he's not completely fucking it up. Right there, I don't really know why I waited that long, but yeah, I should have gone for it immediately. Alright, let's see. Yeah, to be honest, the aggressive mortar immediately is quite dangerous play, I'd say. Just because, like, right there, we did get, like, kind of equal damage on both sides, but against the beatdown player, you don't want to be going, like, 1-1 on towers. Like a 2-tower game, you don't want that. Alright, so we're gonna go for my Dart Goblin low, and right now I just go for a really, really great Skelly Barrel. I go for it right now, and we're gonna get all splash on all of the air cards right now, which was really amazing because we can, I think if both evolution skeleton barrels like collide into the evolution dragon, you can kill it with one fireball, and that's what we did right there. We saved it for defense just because I know if I defend this one, I won. And yes, we did that right there. And I think he gave up. Yes, nice. Really, really great game, to be honest. Like, the start was a bit rough, but yeah, we did beat him after that. Alright, so I think maybe you want to see like some bait. I'm not too sure, but I think should we go for this one? What is more difficult? I'd even say, or I think we will go for some E-Giant. Alright, I think you have not seen E-Giant too much, so I will just show you this game and gonna be the end of the video. Alright, let's see how we play here. So again, I think I will just go for my aggressive mortar. Just because I think, I don't know, I quite like it to just be aggressive early on, just to figure out what his responses are for my mortars. And of course you can get like lucky and starting hand him. So if you have the opportunity. Right there, it's really, really great. I went for the Valkyrie on the left side, so when the Dart Goblin crosses the river, the Valkyrie will get pushed. Right there, it's really, really annoying, the hut, just because I can't really kill that. And so it's really important we get a nice start on single elixir. I will now just go for my Barbarian Barrel low to distract the baby dragon. We did take some damage from the spear goblins, but we also dealt some great damage on his left side tower. There, now go immediately again for my aggressive mortar, just because I know he has quite an expensive deck and he cannot go for E-Giant opposite and go for a big spell. Right there we unfortunately lose our Dart Goblin, but it's still alright, because we can go now for a Bar Barrel, which is always a really, really great play. If you have some minions surviving, just go for the Bar Barrel. Look right here, we should get... alright, it's only one shot, but he still had to go for more elixir. Right now he went again with aggressive... with the defensive hut, which is always a +1 trade. I think now I will try to save up more elixir. Not sure if I immediately go for my evolution mortar. I'm not sure. I think I should not go for it immediately, just because I believe he can just defend it nicely then. Alright, actually we get an amazing timing right here. Oh, that's gonna be the reason why we win. Alright. So actually gonna be a lucky game, to be honest. But let's see how we defend this. I think there's a second E-Giant coming up soon. Gonna be a defensive evolution barrel just to distract the baby dragon. Gonna be quite a shit mortar. I should have placed it low right there. But yeah, we just spam here right now just to take care of the it. Gonna be a nice fireball right here, hitting the evolution baby dragon too. Just gonna go for my Skelly Barrel right there, and that's gonna be a GG's. Alright, so right there I'd say I'd see like what is it called? I've been using like every single time mortar aggressively, and I think it's been working out quite well. But sometimes I think in some matchups you can get punished from it, or like your cycle gets messed up. Alright, nevertheless, I think I hope this video helped you. Maybe mainly trying to explain like Archer Queen with the Royal Piggies, just because it's been like really popular right now. I don't know why I cannot press on the piggies, but it's alright. And I hope you have an amazing day, and I hope to see you in the next video too. Alright.